kick or receive. Memphis, as a home team typically does, has decided to defer to the second half, so they will start this one off, sending it to the Houston Roughnecks. Matt Coughlin to kick for the Showboats. He had an issue last week with 2 kicks that went short and out of bounds. No-nos in the UFL, you do that, and it sets up the opposing offense at the 40. Underway here in Memphis. Returnable for the Roughnecks. It's Lawrence Keys taking it out to the 20, finding a seam and brought down short of the 30-yard line. Anthony Brown, the quarterback for the Houston Roughnecks. He's had quite a story with his career. Started off at Boston College, where he was the starting quarterback under Steve Adazio. Adazio got fired. He goes to Oregon, leads the Pac-12 in total offense. Played 2 games for the Ravens in 2022, including a start. And just last season, the Bills put him on the practice squad so they could prepare to beat Lamar Jackson, which they did. Houston electing to start this one off on the ground. Zaquandre Wright, former South Carolina Gamecock, picking up 1 yard.
And you're going to see if they want to establish the run. They want to be more physical at the line of scrimmage, but then be able to be explosive on the outside. Bringing in Marcus Sims, we've already talked about, but Kiki Chisholm, Justin Hall, Lawrence Keys, they want to get those guys involved quickly.
Ready. Turnovers has been an issue for Anthony Brown this season. In rhythm and complete to the 35-yard line, and there is Justin Hall.
11. We got F3 left open. Chicago River on Monday, ready?
C.J. Johnson, offensive-minded head coach. His offensive coordinator is Eric Bryce. 3rd and 3, trying to dial up a winner now.
180.
To the ground and first down yardage. Steaming ahead is White with his 2nd carry of the afternoon. Memphis is signaling ball out.
12.
I think they already know forward progress has been down. But I love that call right there. You tell me, Aaron Murray, 3rd and 3. Everyone's thinking, hey, they may put the ball in the air. That's an attitude run. They get 3 yards right away to keep the chains moving. That's a positive first set of.
Oh, yeah, and I love the motion, too. You're moving guy from left to right. They're communicating defensively, and then you come right down to get the first down. Love the call as well.
I love that.
Quinterly hit the ground, so no fumble. Roughnecks on the move. Back to the ground, trying to cut left side is White. And a healthy pickup on first down. The guy that started his career at Florida State, finished in South Carolina. Eric Price, the play caller.
Blunt, ex-Oscar. Wide bunch right, flash 326, Z Blunt, ex-Oscar.
Hey, we got wide
the son of former college head coach Mike Price. He was the OC at UTEP Tulane, and right here for the Memphis Tigers.
Get set.
See the bunch to the top.
Ready.
3 receivers, and you got a X here at the bottom.
That was just off the mark as he was trying to find Marcus Sims for the first time. Keep in mind, this is the 2nd time that Sims has played Memphis in 3 weeks. He was there with Michigan in week number 1. His first catch went for 30 yards.
Well, that's a terrific job by Lance Boykin, though, number 6. He realizes the same thing, that they're going to try to get the ball to Marcus Sims. So what do? You trigger anytime that Sims backs off, whether it's a screenplay or down the field. Lance Boykin was right there all over it.
3rd and 6.
180.
Brown hit as he throws, and this is going to sail over the head of the intended receiver. The pressure there by DeMarcus Mitchell, the Purdue Boilermaker.
Yeah, that's a nice job right up the middle. It's just being able to get to the inside and just make Anthony Brown feel you. when the quarterback feels someone right there, right around his feet, right around his waist, that made Anthony Brown have to hurry that football. He had more time, he felt, but because he had to rush it, that ball sailed, and that could have been an opportunity for another first down completion.
Yeah, us quarterbacks don't like pressure right in the face. We get a little antsy right there.
Too much pressure.
UFL punt rules, the punting team cannot move more than 1 yard downfield until the ball is kicked away. And there it goes from Mike Rivers. Isaiah Henney will let this go. What a checkup inside the 5, and it's down at the 1 yard line. Rashad Williams, the Memphis native, makes a huge play on his trip back home.
Yeah, terrific job. It's just, it knocks down right at the 1 yard line, but does he maintain position outside of the goal line? It looks like he does. He maintained keeping himself in the field of play, never crossing into that goal line, into the end zone. And so to me, that's going to hold up. Are they ruling that now a touchdown?
Okay.
And the beautiful thing about the UFL is everything is reviewed. Mike Pereira is standing by in the UFL Command Center, so he's looking at all these replays, has the ability to change things and for glaring mistakes as the game goes on. Each team has up to 2 super challenges per game in which they can challenge anything.
Line plus, yeah.
The big one being penalties that were not called on the field, which was a factor last night in Birmingham's win over Arlington. E.J. Perry to work, keeping it on the ground to Deneric Prince. And trying to find anything going on the left side. Former Tulsa Golden Hurricane getting the start. Mike, what did we see on that initial punt that led to the touchback?
Yeah, we all thought it was a touchback when we looked at it, because you have to reestablish. Once you go into the end zone, you have to reestablish back in the field of play with both feet or another body part other than the hand or foot. So since he only got 1 foot down, a hand didn't count, so he still counts. So he's still considered in the end zone, and that makes it a touchback.
Oh, appreciate it, Mike. Yeah.
All over it as always. Perry. That one is in and out of the hands of Jonathan Adams, the most prolific duo in the UFL.
Yeah, so what Mike just mentioned, he never reestablishes himself. It's 1 foot, but 1 foot in the hand doesn't mean establishing yourself. You need 2 feet back in the field of play. Nice job, Mike Pereira and the replay team there, because initially I thought they had it, but they didn't. And now we're quickly on a 3rd and 7 here for Memphis.
How about that breakup? By Damon Arnett, former first-round pick at Ohio State. There is next level talent on the field today in Memphis. Perry, pressure up the middle, going back across to Jonathan Adams, and tripped up at the 45-yard line. Catch number 16 in 3 games.
Hey, fellas.
Look at the ISO. He's right here on the underneath. And it's supposed to be sort of a man coverage, but if no one's there, and Damon Arnett said, hey, somebody get him, there was somebody here. Miscommunication in the back end, letting Adams run free underneath.
All right, it's back-to-back times. We've seen 3-by-1 formations with 9 backside, and they're going single high coverage, so quarterback knows I'm going to him.
So far, Arnett drawing that coverage against Adams. To the ground, sifting to try to find daylight in the middle for Prince.
Aaron, what would take you off of that?
Nothing.
Usually when you get 3-by-1, I always know you've got a single wide receiver to the backside. So all the attention should be on the receivers to the front side. What would take you off the single side wide receiver?
Well, 2 high safeties, you're probably going to go away from him or run the football. But if there's a single high safety, unless he's way to that side, to the single high receiver, I'm working my best guy one-on-one, saying you're going to beat him on a slant, go ball, drag, whatever it may be.
Yeah, I'd help out Arnett too, knowing he's got the one-on-one, one of the best receivers in this league.
Arnett, 13 games and 7 starts in 2 years in the NFL. Perry, former Ivy League Offensive Player of the Year. Into the hands, out of the backfield is Deneric Prince. And Prince trying to fight his way to the 40-yard line. Prince played 2 games for the Chiefs in 2023. He's got a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, and he's got some power. That time he got out of tackle, number 28, Marvin Moody Jr. He's got both hands on him. He's got the wrap-up. I got him. And next thing you know, you got Prince getting out, making a play. That's an easy check down with a 4 or 5 yard route turned into a 12-plus yard game.
Hey, Kirk, how about the one-handed catch from your running back? I mean, this guy's out here with sticky mitts.
Hey,
sticky mitts.
Hey, every down backs. Everybody wants to be an every down back.
Jump cut for Prince. Not much going there. Emac, what are you seeing from the big fellas up front early?
Well, they're doing a good job, right? You want to establish that balance. That's what every offense wants to be. But balance isn't just run it 5 times, pass it 5 times. Take what the defense is giving you. They are so terrified of seeing where Adams is. There's a lot of juice they can run here.
Second and 9. Little play action to the flat on the right side. Adams, catch number 2 to the 35-yard line. It helps when you have an NFL legend like Ken Wisenhunt calling the plays.
Flip 51. Flip 51. 65 here, Turner. Here we go. Here we go. Crowd left. Crowd left. 65 Nemo on one right.
Wisenhunt won the Super Bowl with the Steelers as an offensive coordinator. Took the Cardinals to the Super Bowl as a head coach.
Green 18.
E.J. Perry into the midst of Kwame Lassiter. That's a legacy right there. Kwame Lassiter, the second and his only NFL catch against his late father's team, the Cardinals.
Yeah, I love this levels route, right? You had 2 guys running. You got level 1 and level 3. That time he threw to level 3 because it was wide open. But a nice job by Perry being relaxed and poised in the pocket and seeing what the defense gave him. That crowded left formation, dragging all the way across in a big game for a first down.
Working the crowd, and Roughnecks defensive line bows up.
Hey, Kirk, up there, what I'm seeing down the field, a lot of single high coverage, a lot of one-on-one, and right now it seems like the offense is winning those battles on the outside. Do you anticipate any more too high safeties?
Well, see, the thing is, with Houston, they gave up 275 yards rushing in their first game versus St. Louis. They went to the 8-man box to try to stop the run. So we're going to see more single high safeties, I think, today, Aaron, only because they want to stop the run. They don't want to get embarrassed like they did week 1 versus the Battlehawks.
No Jonathan Adams in the game, but they still got playmakers. Almost picked off. Keenan Isaac was thinking about taking it the other way. He played 5 games for the Bucks just this last season, like rolled from the NFL into the UFL.
Well, Keenan Isaac played what we talked about earlier, right, guys? It's the back shoulder fade. Who played that one better? Keenan Isaac showed you how to play the back shoulder fade. He was all over that number 24, 25-year-old corner, showing that, hey, I know. I watch film. I watch tape.
It's one of the most unguardable things. He just did it to perfection.
Perfection.
Adams can only watch on this 3rd and 11. Perry stepping up. He can do this as well. Former Hooper at Brown, and he's wrestled out of bounds. And the tackle made by Sean Preston, the former Mississippi State Bulldog.
Yeah, I like take what you can get. He realizes they showed a cover 2 shell, brought the safety down late to give you a single high safety look. Perry knew I had nowhere to go, just takes off and runs and preserves a field goal.
Aaron, you surprised Jonathan Adams not on the field in that sequence?
Well, hey, listen, it is warm. I remember him asking me before the game, how hot is it right now? It's 64, mid-60s. Feels a little bit warmer. They used him a lot on that drive, especially on those one-on-ones. So thinks he was just gassed for that last play.
Matt Coughlin on for the field goal. He has not missed inside 40 yards in his spring football career. Low snap, and it is up and good. And the Showboats are on the board here in Memphis, looking for win number 1 on the season. Jonathan Adams helped set it up. Coughlin does the rest. Let's talk about the UFL kickoff. A lot of different factors in this league. Matt Coughlin is still learning some of those. He kicked too short and out of bounds last week. He told his head coach, Ken Wisenhunt, I'm going to try something. Well, he's in the no-fly zone, according to his head coach this week, because you got to know the distinct, unique kickoff rules. There is a landing zone that we have in the UFL. If you kick short or out of bounds of that landing zone, the ball comes out at the 40-yard line. If the ball sails in or out of the end zone in the air, the ball comes out at the 35. It is all set up to promote more safety and more returns in the game.
That's a nice job, Professor Galindo.
Thank you.
Letting everybody out there know the rules in terms of the kickoff. And trust me, the people in the NFL are watching because we've seen what they've done with their kickoff.
This will be an opportunity for Lawrence Keys for the second time. He's got a hole, but is tripped up and brought down at the 30-yard line. Take a quick time out and then see what Anthony Brown and company have in store for the Roughnecks offense. For a little rest and relaxation.
Have you been upstairs?
I have been upstairs.
I have been upstairs. That's pretty cool, too.
Yeah.
Got a nice little habitat.
Great place to be. Anthony Brown, his habitat is in the pocket here for Houston. Haven't seen him get out and scramble. That's something that head coach C.J. Johnson told us he wants more from Brown this week. It's the ground game. White with the bounce, eludes one tackle, shaken, Bacon to the 35-yard line before he is brought down.
You very rarely see that. I was always taught that linemen don't lie, the ball carrier may lie, but you had the front side offensive tackle and guard pull one way, yet the run with the other way. EMAC. What am I missing?
May not have been on purpose.
It may not have been on purpose. Okay.
Brown to throw, middle of the field, met immediately, but complete to White out of the backfield. That's Kiki Chisholm with the catch, Mark Gilbert with the stop.
I like the early game plan right now for this offense, fellas. Trying to run the football, nice easy completions. See if they get a first down. Beware for the run. They did this 3rd and short last possession. They ran it on 3rd down.
I think we talked about it. Getting those layups and early throws to set you up in these 3rd and shorts. This could be the opportunity for Anthony Brown.
High snap, handled by Brown, but the Showboats defense bowing up. Steel Chambers, the leading tackler in the UFL, just like he did for Ohio State 2 seasons ago, makes the stop.
Yeah, I think it's really about P.J. Hall. He's the guy that just came through and just demolished everybody. Sometimes it's not the guy who truly makes the play. It's in creating the chaos, creating the havoc. Big 92, P.J. Hall, the former 2nd-round pick of the then Oakland Raiders back in 2018, causing havoc, creating a pile, tackle for loss.
And here's the interesting thing to me. You need to run your quarterback. We talked about that.
Yes.
Coach talked about that. Use all 11. Let's have an extra hat that can get advantageous with numbers.
Mike Rivers had 8 punts last week. That number needs to be reduced. That's on the offense. Here's Isaiah Henney inside the 10. A little stutter, and then trying to get the full speed quickly. Houston will not let him. Reversing course does not work. The Roughnecks and Jameer Jones, Notre Dame Fighting Irish, all over that. Aaron.
Hey, P.J. Hall right here making the big 3rd down stop. What did you see from them on that play to get the stop?
Just saw back way. Gotta just beat him, knock him off, and just make the tackle. Just simple. That's it.
Coach told us run gap discipline and then not give up the big plays is the key. Are you guys doing that so far?
Yeah, just being gown discipline, gap discipline, being physical.
I appreciate it. Keep it up. Up to you guys.
Hall was a monster at Sam Houston State. Finalist for the FCS Defensive Player of the Year.
434 double X Dover Z Spinnaker on one, right?
Solid opening drive for E.J. Perry, and Memphis stalled inside the 30.
Yeah, a couple tight ends on this one now. You're on 12 personnel, 1 back, 2 tight ends.
Jalen Jackson, the running back. Play action, backside pressure, and the LSU Tiger brings him down to Sean Bauer with his 2nd sack of the season. In his final college game, did that to Lamar Jackson 3 times.
Yeah, watch Bauer on the outside. Just watch him. He comes from right here, and watch the move. He comes here, power, and then goes with the speed. So it was a speed to power move. He finds a way to get to the quarterback. Outstanding job by Bauer. The finish, getting the quarterback down. He ran the hump and made the play.
Better said, we don't got dudes like that in the Ivy League.
Here we go. The high. Green 18. Green tight.
Jalen Jackson with the carry. Good holes opened up by the old line, turning and burning for a healthy gain on 2nd and 15.
That's a good run right there on 2nd down. Would really push this team out and say, oh, that could have been a demoralizing play. And this time, you've got a situation here where you're 3rd and 5, and you feel good about
flex right,
being able to convert.
Key right, bench, indigo on 1 right. Here we go, side. Green 18, good tight.
Perry, cool under pressure, throwing on the run, and it's broken up. He was looking for Adams, but in coverage for Houston, Arnett does it again.
Man, nice job on the in-cut route. And Damon Arnett is in his hip pocket. Just watch Arnett. Watch him work through. And watch the hand placement throughout. That's clinic tape. You use the right hand, but the left hand secures the tackle. You can't do it any better than Damon Arnett did on that last play.
And let's face it, Arnett is a guy good enough to play in the NFL.
Yes.
He had off-field issues while in the league, and that prevented him from continuing his NFL career.
Now, you've mentioned it. This is a former first-round pick. He's got game, and he's showing you he can still get it done.
Matt Mangle got a huge leg out of UCLA. This one's going to drop at the 40, check up, and taking an awesome bounce for Houston. That will set them up in great field position on the plus side of the field. We are done with the first quarter of action here. A Coughlin field goal, all we got on the board. That under once again. It's the league of under so far. It's looking good. Can we get to 35? Maybe. UFL Week 3 wraps up tomorrow with a doubleheader on ABC. It's the Brahmas and Panthers kicking it off at noon Eastern, followed by the Defenders and Battlehawks, who are both 2-0. Both games available on ESPN+. Birmingham has 3 straight spring football titles. St. Louis, though, as it stands coming into this week, they are the favorite according to ESPN Bet to win it all. You agree with that?
I agree with that. They're the most complete team. They've got a little bit of everything. They've got great running backs. Manny Wilkins has been a man-child so far at the quarterback spot. I don't know if any linebacker is ready to deal with Manny Wilkins. He's trying to run you over. I love the Battlehawks so far.
And now making that transition away from A.J. McCarron, they have a run threat at quarterback.
Sure do.
Most of the good teams in the UFL have a run threat at quarterback. We have not seen that yet from Anthony Brown. And here is White, who started his career at Florida State before they moved him to linebacker. Eric Guerra brings him down. Man that had 4 starts with the Titans back in 2023.
Yeah, nice run again. And look, you're in a situation right now. At some point, I would love to see a shot down the field, Aaron. Like, I'm in shot territory. Throw the ball down the field. Put some pressure on this secondary for Memphis.
Well, this is the perfect time. You've crossed the 50-yard line, 2nd and medium, probably 4 down territory. Good opportunity, play action, take a shot over the field.
2 touchdowns in 2 games for the Roughnecks. Rolling the pocket and complete on the sideline. That's going to be Lawrence Keys. Here's Coach Price with the 3rd down call.
3rd and 2. All right, let's go 11 personnel. Let's go F to Trey Wright. 15 bucks. F to Trey Wright, 15 bucks.
We got F to Trey Wright.
So they're going to run play here. To me, this tells me 4 down territory. If they don't get it on this run play here, this 15 buck. So this is a run play. If they don't get it here, probably going for it on 4th down. Let's see what this 15 buck looks like. Run to the left.
Justin Hall in motion. And to the ground, 1st down, yardage. He's picked up by Zaquandre White. Chambers with the stop.
Yeah, I think that was just a play. Hey, we're going to try to run it here, give you a formation. If we don't get it, probably going for it on 4th down.
Really good job by the running back, too. Staying patient, putting his foot in the ground, going where there was daylight.
Going fast now. Back to White, right side, nothing there. Coming back left, and he is gobbled up.
NASCAR. White again, fixed right off.
With the step.
Walrus River. White again, fixed right off. Walrus River. White again, fixed right off. Walrus River. NASCAR.
Right to gun, fix right off. Walrus River.
Taking too long. This is where I feel like you get out of whack, and this is where Anthony Brown doesn't get a chance to really see the defense.
180.
8 on the play clock. Brown will put it in the belly of White, tries to turn into a lead blocker, and flying in is Eli Walker. He is a bad dude at safety, played his final 2 years at Kansas State, and Bill Snyder's final 2 years in Manhattan.
Yeah, he's flying around, number 7 in blue. You find him on all the tape when you're watching this Showboats team, but another third down situation here for Anthony Brown.
Marcus Sims is checked into the game. He's in the slot on the right side of the Houston formation.
Get set, ready. 180. Wake up.
Brown taking a shot overthrown, looking for the tight end Cam Sutton.
Boys, he had Keys wide open. Lawrence Keys, they went to a single high coverage, man to man. Lawrence Keys beat his defender on the outside, had an opportunity for a touchdown right there. That's a missed one.
Yeah, that ball's got to be thrown right now, right away. He went for what he thought was a safe route, but he had to layer that over the top of that safety. So a missed opportunity. That time you really got to take the shot at the end zone, like you said, Aaron. Missed one.
Chris blew it, 50-yarder, trying to get Houston on the board. Played 2 games in the NFL for Washington in 2021. Wow.
No. Stop.
And on a 50-yarder, you take a delay?
Houston called timeout. Right.
Okay, so a timeout, if I heard that right, was called by C.J. Johnson before the delay.
A lot of chaos on that one. That's how important that third down play was, Lo. You're always thinking that the chains are going to keep moving. And that play had everybody on the field saying, are we going for it? Are we not? A little indecision there. And you always got to be ready, right? Field goal alert, be ready. But when guys are moving in and out, just a little too long, and the officials have to give the defense opportunity to substitute as well. And that's what resulted in having to waste a timeout for Houston.
Well, it's a Houston team that just needs to get some positive momentum. 8 straight losses dating back to last season. No team in the brief history of this league has lost 9 straight.
Last week they were in a football game. It came down to a missed conversion down near the end zone after a score, and in the 4th and 12 from the 28, they had a game that they should have won last week in Arlington.
Went 2-5 in his NFL career. All 3 of the misses were blocks. As long as 41 this year. And the kick is up. Will it have enough juice? It did, but Sales left. And all of his lack of executions, offense, defense, and special team leads to frustration for Rough Necks head coach C.J. Johnson.
Why is he in the game? Don't you put him in again. When you get your position, field goal.
C.J. Johnson looking for answers wherever he can find them. It's a team that went 1-9 last season. That drive started on the 47 and nothing to show for it, Kurt.
Nothing to show for it. The missed field goal, a couple of opportunities, shot at the end zone. So unfortunate for Houston. They're just trying to find points. They're trying to find that spark. We talked about Marcus Sims, the receiver who they traded for this week. They just can't get in anything in sync offensively.
Well, we got a battle inside the battle that's brewing. And this is Jonathan Adams going head-to-head with Damon Arnett. You're talking about the leading receiver in the UFL. Number 9 for the Showboats, number 26 for the Roughnecks, former first-round pick out of Ohio State, and they are going to battle.
Love watching that matchup, too. I love what Houston's doing defensively, though. You don't realize, like, week 1, they got embarrassed by St. Louis. They ran the ball all over them. And then last week, this Houston defense was able to be a lot better. Only gave up 117 yards, but 3.7 yards a rush they gave up. So outstanding improvement from week 1 to week 2.
Green 18, retire.
Perry to Prince out of the backfield. Isaac makes a stop. Talked about Isaac playing 5 games for the Bucs last year. Didn't really get a chance to show what he could do as a DB. All of those were 59 special team snaps. So didn't get a chance to play any defense.
Yeah, it's just about opportunities, though. You talk about a team that last year, Tampa, that made the playoffs.
Yeah.
So to be along that squad, definitely people are watching this tape because he had a great first couple weeks of the season.
That come here to the UFL, prove what you can do. And the secondary get another shot. Prince going backwards and immediately Leon O'Neal. Texas A&M fighting Nagy. They had a huge tackle for loss in the win against Bama back in 2021.
Well, they keep showing this cover 2 look, and yet here comes Lowe, just comes right in, and he just unblocks. I love the late, and nobody blocks him. That's the easiest play in football. Nobody blocks me. Go have a good time. Go make a play in the backfield.
Well, the craziest thing is he timed that up perfectly because it gave us as an offensive line no chance to target him. Really good job understanding the snap count and when to go.
3rd and long. Pocket collapses. Jonathan Adams somehow makes the grab. Ultra athletic, just shy of the 45-yard line. Arnett is just chasing them all over the field.
Yeah, this is must-see TV. We're watching this battle between 9 and 26, and just the catch radius of Jonathan Adams. You just put the ball anywhere in his vicinity, he goes up and grabs. That's a nice, strong, two-handed catch with Arnett draped all over him.
It was a beautiful catch, but I'm going with you guys right now. The defensive play right now by Arnett. I mean, going one-on-one across the field over and over, and knowing that it's their guy, he's doing a heck of a job here in the first half.
Does that change your mentality as a quarterback at all when you know your go-to guy's been chased by a shutdown like that?
No, I trust my go-to guy. I know eventually he's going to get open and make a big explosive play for me.
Love it. A return from the 20-yard line. Justin Hall, fantastic return man, and he is hit and dropped at the 25-yard line. So, Aaron, you're watching the quarterbacks here. What does Anthony Brown need to do to get going?
I run the football. I'm with Emac on the other side. There's been opportunities for him to pull it and get some yards running the football. I think offensively they're running it well, but he's got to hit his shots. That one-on-one versus man on the previous 3rd down, that's a big opportunity to put points on the board. He's got to take advantage.
Even his head coach, C.J. Johnson, is perplexed by the lack of pulling it down and running through 2 games. Asked for more this game, haven't seen it. Swing pass to Justin Hall in the flat. Give him 3 yards.
And those are the layups. Those are the plays that we talked about this week, fellas. That's a positive play. But now you back it up with another positive play. So keep moving forward. This is where this offense has sputtered because they would have a positive play and then a negative play right behind it.
Run it. Run it.
I heard C.J. Johnson say, run it. That's what his Roughnecks do. A couple there for Lorenzo Lingard.
Yeah, double stacks there, and they're just reading that defensive end. And that time you show run there and hopefully set up an Anthony Brown pull that can get you a 1st down.
Well, that pull later at some point in this game, if the quarterback pulls it, is going to make that run game even stronger. All of a sudden, those defensive ends have no opportunity to crash down to stop the running back.
Again, the athleticism of Brown. He was brought in by the Bills last season to prepare them for Lamar Jackson. He can scoot. 3rd and 3. Pressure, and here he is, tucking it and running first down yardage on his first carry of the afternoon.
That's a nice job by Brown. He wanted to go to his first option, which was Justin Hall. He was covered, and Anthony Brown was forced. Watch Hall here. He comes up and just stops. Watch Hall. He sits there. That's where Brown wanted to go with the football. He couldn't, and he just took off and run. That's a nice job.
17-yard pickup by Anthony Brown. Zeke Vanderberg, the number 2 leading tackler in the UFL, is a showboat down, now getting up. Looks like he should be okay. Memphis certainly needs him. We finally saw Anthony Brown tuck and run and the 12-yard pickup. Let's bring in Aaron Dolan, our betting analyst. What are we tracking with the Roughnecks quarterback?
Well, 1 carry for 12 yards rushing. That's all we really need to get close to his player prop potentially cashing, which was listed at 16.5. And if you tuned into SportsCenter really early this morning, I got this line at 14.5. So he's coming close to that one, which was the most wagered on ESPN Bet. But as for his passing yards prop, that close at 145.5, and he only has 16 yards passing to start this game.
I'm not feeling good taking the over on 3.5 carries for Anthony Brown. That's number 1 right there.
180.
Brown, left side, complete for a few yards. Emac, what are you tracking down there with Brown?
Yeah, well, you just heard him in the huddle. When we went to break, we heard him just kind of saying, hey, when they're running a 5-man box, we are running this football, guys. Keep doing your thing. I've been proud of what this offensive line has been able to do. Let's see if they get more intentional. Also love getting the ball to 16.
Pass 15 tracks. Okay, pass 16 tracks. Kill 22. Wild pound Monday. Ready?
No gain, no gain.
16, right? Kill 15. What's over here? What's over here? Ready? 180. What's up?
Hesitation. Thrown behind the receiver, incomplete. He was looking.
Start down. Third
Sub. Okay, Sims 11. Sims 11. Gun flex right, empty, F peel. 52 spinner, X shallow. Sims 11. Flex right, empty, F peel. 52 spinner, X shallow.
Hey, we got gun flex right, empty.
52 X spinner, X shallow. So Sims 11 is a personnel grouping. That means that Sims has to be one of the receivers in the 11 personnel. So this is one of those plays that they had designed for Marcus Sims this week.
Sims bottom of the screen.
Go, 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 go. What is up?
And that's actually Sims cutting back across the middle to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, that's the shallow cross right there with Sims. First week with the offense, you had to make sure when you give him a play, tell him exactly what he's doing. Hey, you're the X, you're on the shallow cross for the completion.
Yeah, absolutely. I know in my NFL career, that's what we would do. We would actually make that personnel grouping the college mascot of a team. So for me, I'm in San Diego State Aztec, and it'd be Aztec package. But you knew those types of plays, and that time Sims 11, that's a play that's going to him.
White lost his footing. Still does pick up positive yards.
Yeah, I like this flow of this drive, right? You're seeing him get rid of the football early. We've seen some screen plays. We've seen some good run play. We saw Anthony Brown take off and go. So now this offense is kind of flowing a little bit.
Kirk, I feel like they've had some flow today. I like to see some explosive plays down the field. It's been a lot of quick hitters, shallow passes, running the football, moving it, but you can't do that up and down the field. You got to hit some big plays.
And a little more tempo, too. I mean, let's get these guys moving.
180. What's up?
Hall in motion. Brown looking that way, going back to Justin Hall. And Aaron, those are the passes. There's been honestly a few of those. It's just missing.
Oh, well, they're just drops. That's two drops this possession right there. One to number 10 a couple plays ago. Right now you put it in a position for your receiver to catch it on the move to get another first down. And missed opportunities for this offense.
Yeah, that was Justin Hall on that drop. You mentioned the one by Spivey earlier, and that's why the completions percentage is there for Anthony Brown. Those are two drops that don't go down in the book. go down in the book for the quarterback.
Under 50% on the season. Third down. Brown will scramble, looking for his second first down pickup. And he takes it to about the 35-yard line. It looked like he was going to give himself up initially with the slide. He kept fighting for it.
Yeah, but I just love that what he's seeing. He's still seeing the field now. Just watch. He realizes, look at this area. That's all he's watching. And once it's not there, it takes off and goes. See that? Look. Oh, nobody's there. Take off and go. That's a nice job by the quarterback, giving his team the opportunity to go for it here on fourth down.
And I love the confidence from Anthony Brown, looking right at his head coach saying, we are going for this right now.
And we got a timeout by Houston.
Timeout, Houston.
If you're tracking that Anthony Brown player prop, that's now 20 rushing yards on 2 carries.
Big fourth down play here.
Who's running?
Big fourth down play.
You need a yard, son. Go.
Aaron, what are you doing here, Aaron?
See, I've never been a fan of bringing more big bodies to the party. I like continuing to spread it out.
Zone read.
Yeah, zone read, little RPO, have the ability to throw a quick screen to the outside, play the numbers game. I don't know, Kurt, from a defensive perspective, when they bring a bunch of big bodies in there, it's a you know, who can push harder?
Listen, we'll
push harder.
Listen, we'll talk about your thing with big bodies later, but right now I need to see a good play here.
Houston 1-3 on fourth down this year. They take it to White. White's got the conversion and rumbling for more. Showboats struggling to bring him down, and he's inside the 25-yard line.
I like the way this thing all the way. It just caved down. A terrific job of everybody on that offensive line, especially the left side. They caved everything down and were able to get it hit. Just watch how everything's caved down, and you make one guy miss, and just keeping the legs moving, just keeping them going, churning.
Kirk, you know why that happened on the left side?
Why is that?
That's a Clemson Tiger over there doing his thing, baby. Come on.
I'm surprised the Georgia Bulldog was the Georgia Bulldog guys talking about spreading them out. Come on,
out, baby.
No,
give me an option. And we had our first quarterback pool right there.
And it seemed like the communication may have been off, and it didn't look all that clean from up here. White was confused.
Well, all you need to worry about is you're at 3 design runs right now, okay?
They are running the football, but I think that's the theme of this league so far, right? It's been about the rushing attack. And I think the offensive line and defensive lines have been much improved in this year 2 of the UFL. You're seeing it. These guys up front are getting it done.
Brown to throw. Pitch and catch, nice and easy to Justin Hall.
5.
Here's Eric Price.
Yes, 3rd down and 6. 3rd and 6.
Okay, let's go 11. We'll do the Delta Go escapes. Okay, it's 3rd and 6. Gun empty right. 50 Delta Go escapes. 3rd and 6.
Hey, we got gun empty right. 50 Delta Go escapes on Monday, right?
And I like this call going empty. Letting Anthony Brown see the coverage. He now can look at these safeties. He knows he's got a safety in the middle right here. So he can go off of that coverage. He's probably going to get zone coverage. He's probably going to get zone here. Easier for him to see, take off and go.
Play 13 of the drive. Brown nearly picked off in and out of the hands of Justin Hall as Eric Garrer was breaking on that. If you watch Garrer back in the day at Louisiana, not the biggest dude, but he is a dog.
But you got to help out the quarterback here. And for Anthony Brown, playing with a little bit more anticipation. That ball's got to be out of his hand, Aaron. At what point, when do you throw that football knowing he's going to come out of that return?
Yeah, throw it right now. I agree with you. Especially these DBs know, hey, they're going to go right to the sticks. They're ready to jump.
2-minute warning. 4th and 5 coming up. You go for the field goal or help the over.
Pants down.
UFC 314 is tonight in Miami, headlined by the featherweight main event. Plus, Paddy Pimblett takes on Michael Chandler. Prelims begin at 8 Eastern on ESPN, with the main card starting at 10 on pay-per-view. To order, go to espnplus.com/ppview. A 14-play drive for Houston, longest of the season in terms of the amount of plays, leads to this 34-yard field goal attempt. Chris Blewett missed his first opportunity from 50 yards out. Chance to get the Roughnecks on the board. UFL has been a kicking-centric league. Has some amazing legs in the NFL. They came from UFL football last season. Up. And Houston is on the board. Let's check in with EMAC.
Memphis 3, Houston 3.
Anthony, you guys were able to make some things happen right there. You marched up and down the field. What did you see from your offense?
Just resilience. We kept going. We had a couple mishaps and just kept pushing through it.
I love what you said to your offensive line. If they're going to give us a light box, five-man box, we're running the football. What have you seen from them?
They've been making some adjustments, but if we get a light box, we got to be able to run it down the field.
Appreciate you, man. Back up to you guys.
EMAC just need one more carry from that guy. Just need one more carry.
I'll tell him. Actually, I won't tell him.
Yeah, no, we're not getting into that at all. Staying away from that.
Hey, I will say this too, guys. I kind of brought up off camera about the drops and making it happen. He said it's on me. I got to get the ball in a better spot. Typical what you want from your quarterback. What you want from your quarterback. And I know.
He knows.
I know.
He knows.
That Aaron Murray used to do that all the time because he's a good quarterback.
No. You got to call it as you see it, my man. You got to hold those guys accountable too.
Hey, Aaron,
catch the ball.
We would have been fighting in the locker room.
I will throw this in there though too. They've only been together for about 5 weeks.
Right.
So the chemistry is going to be ongoing. They're still practicing, doing extra work, doing 7-on-7s outside of practice. They're going to get this thing buttoned up.
Ball.
Here's City on the return for the Showboats. Well, stiff arm to the 35-yard line. And we'll get it. Another opportunity for E.J. Perry, former Ivy League Offensive Player of the Year, who started his career at Boston College. Anthony Brown won the job. Decided to transfer to play for his uncle at Brown. Also played basketball there. He's got to jumpstart this offense, though. Field goal in the opening drive, back-to-back punts, 9 total yards.
Well, is there anybody in this offense outside of Jonathan Adams making plays?
It's great.
I mean, Deneric Prince had one earlier, but it's been all about Adams. Someone else has to step up offensively for this Showboats offense.
Got to be Lassiter. I like 18 in the slot. Got to make some plays.
Perry, some happy feet, throws into traffic. And the ball is caught at the 39-yard line by Lassiter.
Good call there, Murray.
Yeah, a little tempo as well, right off of it.
Long throw. UFL rule is the NFL rule for a catch. You need 2 feet in. And apparently Kwame Lassiter did, the former Jayhawk, moving the chain.
He's being 18 right now. Focuses on the outside. Let him get matched up with those nickels and safeties.
Perry going fast. Wide open over the middle of the field, and it's Kai Loxley, the former UTEP quarterback, son of Maryland head coach Mike Loxley, with a big game.
Yeah, just a quick underneath route. You got to be able to communicate, but they're going tempo, so watch this. This comes right under. No one picks him up. That's an easy pitch and throw for the quarterback when nobody picks the receiver up in Loxley.
Perry is cooking, delayed handoff now to Deneric Prince, finding some room on the left side before the Roughnecks rally. Marvin Mooney from Tulane, the first on the scene.
But now all of a sudden as an offense, you can take a breath. You're in good position. You have timeouts in your pocket.
How difficult is that though, Aaron? You've been going fast. The mindset is fast. Now you've got to slow down and try to play keep away.
And we got a flag down. It's going to be a false start.
That was my point right there, Aaron.
Clock running.
It's been fast. Now slow down.
Clock running. Hold on. Yes, clock was running. Yes.
Handle option.
So you have runoff options. Let me find out runoff.
Coach.
He wants to run off. Yes.
Do you want to take a timeout? Take the timeout to save 10 seconds.
Hey, bunch right, 64, comb, grab, wrap. False start. Offense number 55, 5-yard penalty. Second down. To avoid a 10-second runoff, Memphis has taken its first timeout of the half. Timeout on the field.
And this is where a conversation of I disagree with taking the timeout there. I would rather preserve my timeout. I would keep the 3 timeouts. It's still 39 seconds left. So you still have a lot more plays. Wasting a timeout here, I don't necessarily think they should have done that. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Because you've got 3 timeouts still left.
You okay with
Take the
that?
clock down to 39 seconds.
I like dag again.
Okay, let's do that again.
Right,
and then we go drive, then we come back with drive, open swing. I think you'll have it, okay?
Hey, we're gonna have to. Hey, coach, we're gonna be on the ball. We're gonna be on the ball the second play. So you gotta give me a signal.
Yeah, I will.
Hey, coach. Sphinx. If you like that.
Well, you got it. You got it. He said what?
So what's he talking about there? You got to give me a signal.
Here we go. Half right.
Yeah, just give him a signal. Just
right, dag left. Joker
depending on where maybe the ball is on the hash. Okay. Aaron, is that a situation you just look over at coach and run the same play? Because they're calling 2 plays in the huddle.
Yeah, I mean, especially coming off a timeout, you have time right now to assess. Are they going to stay in too high? Are they going to go single high? Give me 2 plays to kind of make a decision.
Right now they're showing too high, but that safety, this safety's coming down late.
Lassiter again, 6 straight completions for E.J. Perry. Little toe tap for the Jayhawk.
Third one. Hey, we should just go 40.
Here we go. Get set.
TJ!
At the 23-yard line.
Delta time. Delta time.
Third down.
Perry. Looking
got
back,
it.
shoulder,
Time out. Hey, time out.
Scotland Knight with his first catch of the year.
There's that back shoulder fade.
Good job, man.
Let's go.
What do you think, Aaron?
Hey, let's go to X bench.
That is as good as it gets from the receiver. Ball's a little bit off from the quarterback. But 86 there, Washington extending their body control is perfect.
I'm so confused.
That's just difficult. I'm looking at Keenan Isaac on the opposite side, number 24, the cornerback. That's a difficult play for a defender to make a play on.
47 flip.
47.
Flip it.
No, Gert, it's almost impossible for a defender on that to make a play with that one.
You got Jay here. This is the bench right here. Here we go.
So they still preserve.
To half left.
They still that one timeout, 43 seconds left.
Bench on one, right? Yeah. No, hey, sorry. Lock. Shot.
Watch Jonathan Adams, top of the screen.
Here we go. Side. Green 18. Side.
Perry looking that way, coming back underneath. Showboats, touchdown. Lassiter, that drive belonged to him.
Elmo. We're going for 2.
Look, Lassiter's going to be able to celebrate, but I think it was all about Jonathan Adams, the route that he ran. He comes down in a short motion, but the big body and the way that his release came all the way through was able to make that defender have to go underneath, which gave Lassiter the room on the return route for the touchdown.
This PAT attempt is brought to you by Ortho Home Defense. Memphis electing to go for the 2-point conversion from the 5-yard line. You can go from 1 from the 2 or 3 from the 10.
Green 18. He's high.
Looking for the deuce. Got it. Lassiter does it all. 2 games in his NFL career. Looks like there should have been more.
It's just fun to watch. That's a good offensive possession. 2-minute drive to perfection. Watch the route. It's a return route. He goes out, comes back in. Lassiter with the touchdown and a happy coach.
Hey, can you breathe?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, that was your drive right there. Someone had to make plays on a 2-minute inside, outside, doing everything. What'd you see?
I see man to man, and that's when they lost their mind. They tripping. We got too many deep wideouts for that. They got to get in that zone soon.
All right, tell me about that route right there. Outside to inside. How do you gain leverage on the DB?
Well, the motion helped, and he bumped outside. So pretty much from now, I got the slant. Just tack leverage and run the slant.
A nice touchdown. Keep it up.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, back up to you guys.
His dad was a legendary DB at Kansas, had a long, fruitful NFL career. Fortunately passed from a heart attack in 2019. Kwame Lassiter carries his name and his legacy every time he takes the field, and taught him how to go to work against DBs. Houston will try to respond in the final 40 seconds, and pads popping for Memphis. Aaron, let's check in with Aaron Dolan now on what that means for Kwame Lassiter in the betting world.
Well, Lassiter was plus 350 to score a touchdown, but he was also 9-1 to score the first touchdown. So what that means is if you place a $10 bet on him to score first, you would have won $90. But I'm just excited, guys. We finally saw some points put on this board.
Yeah, as Aaron Dolan told us to begin the broadcast, 34 and a half, the lowest total in UFL history, and we are at 14 combined points with 31 seconds. Brown trying to make something happen. Room over the middle. There is a flag down as that was complete to Marcus Sims,
holding 79.
Newly acquired by Michigan.
79 on the offense.
Okay, 10 yards. Holding. Offense number 79. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Emac, that's your boy. That's your former teammate, Isaiah Battle.
Let me just tell you, I was waiting for you to do that. Always just a negative guy, Lowell. I don't get it. I don't know.
I'm just asking you to coach him up a little.
Yeah, you know, you got to get your feet going. He saw that outside technique. You got to get backwards a little bit more. Use that length. You don't need to hold him. Just use that length. Keep him away from your QB.
Emac's also dealing with a concussion suffered pregame. He got a headbutt. Battle wearing a helmet, and Emac, of course, not. 25 seconds here on the 1st and 20. Brown hit backside as P.J. Hall was there, as he has been often in this first half.
It's in a obvious passing situation. You know, these defenders, I've got my pass rush moves in my mind. I already know what I'm doing because they've got to throw. So you're thinking about, do I come with the club twist, the spin, chop? I've got my moves ready. And right now, this Showboats defense feasting.
Pressure from the middle, getting a crossing target. It's a Quandre White.
Just left.
And we're under 10 seconds.
Yeah, I think they're content with just going in at half. I'm surprised that Memphis didn't call a timeout.
But for the Showboats, it's their largest first-half lead since week 1 last year against these Houston Roughnecks. Both teams desperate for a win, and it was Jonathan Adams starting it off for Memphis, but on the go-ahead touchdown drive, Kwame Lassiter II got it done. 14 total points, so still in that under territory as we head to break, with the Showboats leading 11-3. So what does the gut tell you, Aaron? Do we get the over here? Do we get a miracle
I would
for the second time?
At some point, it feels like it has to swing the other way.
Only one game has hit the over, and it was on a field goal in the final 30 seconds. This kick is bobbled by Isaiah Henney. He gets it back and tries to make something happen to the 25-yard line. E.J. Perry, 12 of 15, 124, and a touchdown in the first half. That is about as good of a half of football as we've seen him play in the UFL.
Well, it was a good final 2 minutes as well. I mean, the offense really showed what they can be outside of Jonathan Adams, and so I want to see what the second half present. Do they establish more of the running game, a little bit, and try to shorten this game up for the offense?
Lassiter, leading receiver with 5 catches, Adams with 3. And that's broken up at the 40-yard line. Colby Richardson, also out of LSU. And we're hearing the challenge call from E.J. Perry.
Yeah, but do you challenge right now? I would love to hold on to that challenge. That just looks like a great play by Colby Richardson.
Yeah, coach was grabbing the red flag, decides to put it back into the pocket there. Tight coverage on the outside. And talking to Wiz and head coach before halftime, discussing these receivers are cross-trained, so they're learning outside and inside. And they knew last year was going to have a big game.
You can use the super challenge to challenge any play that is called or not called and should have been on the field. And this is Jalen Jackson getting rumbling to the 33-yard line. Now, historically, challenging a penalty that was not called
legal formation. I have my outside wide receiver covering up on tight end.
Illegal formation, offense. 5-yard penalty, second down.
Yeah, going back to your point, though, Lo, you hear players, they always want to challenge everything. True. I mean, I watch NBA, NFL, everybody's challenge. You know, everybody's using the finger motion of challenge. But that's the first play of the second half. I don't know if you want to challenge right there. I just love hearing.
Here we go.
Just the conversation on the field. Everything is always against us.
Satellite expiration on one. Go inside release.
That's because of this. Obviously.
DB's always cheat. DB's always cheat. Y'all know that?
Mike Herrera heard that message directly from E.J. Perry.
Green 18. Green dot.
2nd and 15 for the former Brown star. There's Jonathan Adams. And Jonathan Adams played his ball at Arkansas State, Jonesboro, so just about an hour and change away from here.
I just love when Adams goes in motion, the sets of eyeballs that all follow him. I mean, he goes in motion to the outside. It's like 2 or 3 defenders who all move. They're double teaming him, and so it's the guys opposite who are starting to get the one-on-ones. And can they win those one-on-ones continuous in this second half?
So Adams gets away from Arnett from the moment. Adams is on the right side of the formation, top of the screen against Keenan Isaac. Guy with NFL experience. Perry trying to stay hot. Throwing on the run and through the hands of Jalen Jackson. Dropped by the Villanova Wildcat. Help bring up 4th down.
That's a good hold defensively. Remember, the illegal formation was the penalty on Memphis, but a good hold by Houston. That's a positive drive to start this second half. And maybe it could be the defense that ignites the offense for the Houston side, because they got to find a way to put this ball in the end zone.
Got it.
Punt is away by Mangles. This is a boomer inside the 20, and way back is Lawrence Keys. Cutting it out for the 20. He's got the 25, cuts it up, 30 and still turning. Brought down at the 35-yard line. That's the type of spark you need. Let's listen in, though, as Eric Price, the OC, gets his quarterback set.
16 quarterback counter, OT Reed.
Okay. Quarterback counter. OT. So offensive tackles going a quarter. I love this. Eric Mack, am I hearing that correct? Offensive tackle leading the way for the quarterback?
That's what it sounds like. When you get a quarterback change, you talk about getting a spark. Let's see it happen.
Well, that's not working. Disaster for Houston. Nowhere to go for Zaquandre White.
And obviously it's hard for us, right? I mean, it's hard for us to tell. We don't know the play call. We don't know what their offense does, but that seems like a pull. He has 2 guys out in front. Take it what the defense is giving you.
Yeah, but he's got to read that. Yeah, but the Nazir player is the one who blows it up. He's got to read 45.
Well, even as a quarterback, though, you can feel it. I mean, you can see it, and you know you can pull the ball.
I would just call my own number. Why not? Hey, coach, I thought I saw it and just run it.
Exactly.
Sometimes you got to be a little selfish, guys.
Loss of 12. Player, former FCS All-American at East Tennessee State. And the dunk pass there to White. White is making up for it with a great burst out shy of the 40-yard line before Keaton Ellis brings him down. And this is being sparked by a change at quarterback. So former Delaware Blue Hen Nolan Henderson now taking control for Houston.
Great block downfield from Avery. Number 74 going out there, knocking some bodies around. But going back to the first play, being a little bit selfish, especially with the quarterback run. You're in the game. Sometimes it feels good to get hit a little bit as well to simmer down.
I love how they throw the screen back to Nasir Player, the one who blew up the first play, that you talked about, Aaron. What do? They threw a screen on the second play to get some of that aggressiveness out and get the big play for a first down.
Anderson dancing in the pocket. He's also extremely mobile. The throw on the run, it looks complete initially to Kiki Chisholm. Did he get 2 feet in? And they're saying no, out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah, incomplete. Incomplete.
Rolling down the field is an incomplete pass.
That's going to be tight, very tight. Looks close. I would say, is that left knee down, though? Watch the left knee. Does the left knee come down in bounds before? Because we know 1 knee equals 2 feet.
Well, the left is down, the right is down. It looks like he has.
I think he's got control.
Got to get Mike Pereira on this one because Houston is bringing out the punting.
Hey, Chris, we're taking a look at this. Let me tell you what shots we have here. Focus on the knee, right? Go back and this is the shot. We know he's got control of the ball, okay?
He dropped his challenge flag. What do you want to challenge, sir?
No.
What do you want to challenge?
He's not challenging him. I'm already reviewing this.
He's
already reviewing this.
He's already reviewing it.
Okay, go to this. I want to see the shin. Does the shin down first? There's a shot. Give me the shot from the side, down the sideline. Okay. To me, the shin is down before the knee even gets to the ground. So it's really the shin that hits first. And he does establish, keep control. Let me make sure he keeps control when he hits the ground. So he maintains control. So it's the left shin that gets down first before the knee.
Hey, Dave, it's Chris.
So
I'm here.
we've got to catch. Okay, we're looking at the left shin that gets down before the knee. And we're looking that he has established control all the way through the process. He holds onto the ball when he hits the ground. So we do have a catch here. We do have a catch. We do not have a challenge. Yeah. We were already looking at this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, understood.
So let's get the yardage for him here. So 48.5 going in. 48.5. Make it the 48. Let's not start
so guys, that's the B48. Okay.
48 going
so I have
in.
to review the. Okay, thank you, Mike.
After review, the pass is complete. It's 1st and 10.
So the big part of that sequence there is this. C.J. Johnson did not have to use a challenge. That's the type of play that Mike Pereira has the control to stop the game, to make sure they get it right on the field. And Mike Pereira, the officiating crew, especially back at the command center, absolutely nailed that. Can Houston build off it? Henderson showing the legs, his first carry, and he's upended. Did the ball come out? It did. Roughnecks look like they're on top of it. Let's bring in Mike Pereira. Mike, how did that review work out?
You know, when I was looking at the knee, I was concerned about the knee, but actually the shin was down first, and so he got control, maintained control, and as long as that shin is down, you know, anything above the ankle, if that's down, then in fact that is considered the completing the process of the catch, and he maintained control when he hit the ground, so it was really an outstanding catch.
So the shin kind of equaled 2 feet because he didn't have to have that right foot down. So the shin equaled 2 feet.
That's it. 1 foot, 1 shin, 1 buttock. That equals 2 feet.
Lawrence Keys with the catch on the sideline. Another close one. Thanks, Mike. Again, it's the NFL rules, 2 feet in to make the catch. Lawrence Keys, part of that Tulane team that beat USC in the Cotton Bowl just a couple of years ago.
Yeah, nice job there by Keys. Remember, they had a nice little group of wide receivers you mentioned at Tulane that kind of ran the table. They weren't BCS busters, but they were playoff busters in terms of what they were able to do in that Cotton Bowl versus USC, man, bringing back the memories against Caleb Williams, former Heisman Trophy winner.
Got the head coach paid at U of H as well. Henderson, end zone, nearly picked off, nearly caught. but incomplete. Steel
What you got?
the Buckeye got his mitts on it.
Wow. Coach talked about Steel Chambers, Chairman Warren. Just watch Chambers. All he does is just sits in his zone, keeps his eyes back on the quarterback, and almost picks it off. That's great hip turn. As a linebacker, this is what you practice every single game. You have to learn how to flip those hips. He did it.
That's perfect. Got it.
The screen to Justin Hall. Came into this game with 16 targets. Third most in the UFL, but only 7 catches. They're trying to feed him and get him a ball.
I'm still excited about the Steel Chambers play. I'm sorry. I know it was a play ago. But, wow, that was a touchdown saving type of play. He flips the hips. They thought they had a touchdown.
Well, quarterback's got to throw it, but you got to throw it farther than that. It's covered too high safety. You got to get it up and over the linebacker.
Yeah.
But I will say this. I've been impressed with Henderson on this first drive for him here in the second half. Moving in the pocket, been mostly accurate with the football as well.
3rd and 5. Nolan Henderson, open man up top. Brought down at the 10-yard line by Josh Peterson, the son of former Eagles and Jaguars head coach Doug Peterson.
I like that corner route, huh, Aaron?
Well, the layering of the football, that's what I'm talking about, getting it up and over a defender. That got some juice on the football as well. I mean, that is as good as you can do, throwing a corner route over that defender.
Please explain layering to the people. When people say, oh, he layered that ball in there, what is layering here?
Look at the goalpost. Throw the ball over the goalpost about that height, up and over a defender who can put his hands up to knock it down. You're not throwing it high. You're not throwing it on the money.
Henderson from the 10. White trying to make everybody miss. Thumped with authority. Keaton Ellis and Mark Gilbert. Bad intentions for the Showboats.
On the 12. I don't know why they gave him the spot.
Tight end for tight end, it looks like.
Tight will 52 Tampa red zone. Tight will Tampa red zone.
There we go. Tight 2 Tampa red zone. Watch the defender. Ellis just comes out of nowhere. Watch 31. Just comes through. Head across, makes a play. That's a tackle for loss.
Former team captain for James Franklin at Penn State in 2023. 2nd and goal. Anderson trying to find the end zone. Houston needs it. The hands. The moves. Aquandre White. Inching closer to the end zone.
Nice job of just staying alive. Watch the quarterback's eyes. He keeps them downfield, always downfield. Keeps them downfield, staying alive, and found White all the way at the end. It's a positive play. I want to feel like this has to be 4-down territory.
Guys,
I know it's the 3rd quarter, 4-down territory.
Out here.
Maybe.
You can't hear it.
Against that too high safety look in the red zone. Not a lot of windows at all. That's why you need a quarterback that can move around the pocket and eventually find his check down.
All right, guys, let's listen to the C.J. Johnson timeout.
Can you hear? You don't hear nothing? All right, then. All right. What you got? You want the mesh?
Hey, put that bitch in the eye. No, baby. 35 beans. No, you're a dog. Keep running.
You want plumber?
Just call him, man.
You can do that. Slipper naked for sure. He's definitely read on that for 2 years. You can do that. Get him on the move.
I got to tell Nolan, he can slide. He doesn't have to. Yeah. He doesn't have to just take it.
You just got it. And if this play's not there, take care of the ball.
Yeah. Hold on to it.
Yep. If it's not there, just throw it in the stands. Scramble.
That's C.J. Johnson.
Let's go.
Coach of Houston.
Quarterbacks hear that?
Talking with his coordinator, Eric Price, before a huge 3rd and goal. Nolan is Nolan Henderson, the quarterback for the Roughnecks, had just checked in on this drive.
I love that if it's not there, throw it in the stands.
Henderson trying to scramble out of pressure. Throwing to the end zone, got it! Emmanuel Butler, his 2nd Touchdown.
Let's go. We're going for 2.
Slipper naked is 12 personnel.
2. What hash you want it on? Left hash? Left hash, right?
Left hash. 12 personnel. Snug right. Slipper naked.
12.
Can he hear me, guys?
12. Can you hear? 12.
Snug right. Slipper naked right. Z corner. F under.
Got it.
I got the handheld one now. Can you hear me?
One more time.
Yeah. Snug right. Slipper naked right. Z corner. F under. Can the other quarterback stand next to you?
They could not hear. You can hear?
Yeah, Jalen can hear it.
Jalen can hear that one. Okay, good. So could
Yeah, it looked like Nolan.
I don't think AB's ever was out. AB's has been on the whole time.
It has. That's correct. The other 2 were
So Jalen being the emergency quarterback, Jalen McClendon out of Baylor, trying to get coordinated with headset communication. Unlike the NFL and the UFL, Eric Price can talk to his quarterback throughout the entire play. Going for the 2-point conversion. From the 5-yard line. Chance to tie this game for the Roughnecks.
Field to the right.
Nolan Henderson has all day, coming back left, heaves it up and out of the end zone, and it will stay a 2-point lead for Memphis.
Yeah, what a nice job by Nolan Henderson, just keeping his eyes down the field and just trying to make a play. Coach told him before the play, if it's not there, throw it 10 rows deep into the stands. But he sticks with it, puts that ball to the outside, and Emmanuel Butler from Northern Arizona, 6'3", 221, goes up and grabs it. An exciting group of Roughnecks as they get into the end zone for the 2nd time this year.
Welcome back to Memphis, here with quarterback Nolan Henderson. Nolan, the most obvious thing of that drive was your mobility, getting out, creating plays. What did you see? How were you able to do it?
Yeah, I mean, that's really the O-line doing a great job of giving me lanes, and then the receivers kind of staying alive for me and finding open spaces. It's hard to cover that long. So
you were sitting on the bench for more than a half. Is that weird? Is that difficult for you to go in there and execute flawlessly?
I mean, it's definitely tough to get an initial rhythm, but you know, circumstances are they are. You got to step up for your team and just kind of give your best shot.
Appreciate you, brother. Keep it up.
Second touchdown of the year for Nolan Henderson, who threw 56 in a storied career at Delaware. The only player in program history with more. Former Bears head coach Matt Nagy. Isaiah Henney bringing it out inside the 10. Henney looking for some lightning in a bottle. Flags are everywhere.
Fred, 88.
Let's now check in with Aaron Dolan, who I believe has a prediction for us with this drive.
Well, guys, you can take advantage of live betting, and for Memphis's next drive outcome, you could bet that right now. Of course, punt is the favorite at -120. They've punted 3 times, had 1 touchdown as well as 1 field goal attempt, and I'm going to look at the field goal attempt at +360 as a live bet because I think they can get down the field but not necessarily get a touchdown. So that's a fun little prop for you guys right now to bet.
So just attempt. Doesn't even have to be a make and you win.
F-Myth, Gila, all
An attempt.
All right. We into the live now. Here we go.
Hey, you fire up that ESPN Bet app. Woo! Don't spend all day. Don't spend all day.
The way this defense for Houston is playing, it's going to be tough to get in position.
E.J. Perry and company backed up to Derek Prince with the spin to the 24-yard line. Sean Preston out of Mississippi State brings him down.
Was there a response from Memphis? Right, Memphis had their drive to end the first half. And then now Houston has just had their drive. They got a little jolt of enthusiasm, excitement from Nolan Henderson. Now, can Memphis respond even with their 2-point lead?
Great to have Ken Wisenhunt back. Had to take a leave of absence for medical reasons. Missed week number 1. E.J. Perry floating this one, picked off. Leon O'Neal looking for the house call. He's got it. He did that back in the day. They would try to saw him off. The pride of Aggieland with the pick 6.
I was saying, I don't know the way this Houston defense has been playing. I don't know if I want that call on that live bet. I'm saying stay away. This defense has been playing great. Who's been my guy? Just watch him. He's going to be over here on this side. He guards the tight end well. Just see him. He stays on his coverage. Once he knows he's got his coverage, he looks back at the quarterback, and it's a pick six, baby, all the way back for a score. Good job there by O'Neal. He was my pick of the week. I told you. I said, this O'Neal has been all over the place.
Hey, Kirk, eyes up there. Looked like there was two offensive players very close together there. The spacing was horrendous for the quarterback. I mean, that's not how you get it done. That's not how you get it done. That's how you make a pick six right there defensively.
Houston with its first lead of the year, trying to snap an 8-game losing streak back to last season, and that sails. White was the intended receiver. Emac, what do you got?
Leon, that was unbelievable. You jumped on that ball so quickly. You got in the end zone. Tell me what you were reading from the quarterback.
I was pretty much in man. They can't run with me. I ran too hard all season. I just ran it how I was supposed to. Slipped the low hip, make a play. He threw it finally, and I made one. So you go watch it back. I was covering him all day.
You got that innate ability, and it looks like you were just expecting it to be there. Do you turn to offensive player immediately or what?
Absolutely, that's what it is. But I gotta get out there and go work. I'm gonna kick off.
See you, brother.
Appreciate you.
Man, when you palm the ball like prime time, when you say you can't run with me, that's the DB I want. You gotta have that swag.
Man, the swagger. His swagger's on 1,000 for Leon O'Neal. He said, you saw the play. I got him covered already.
Hey, he said, I worked too hard. You're not catching me.
You ain't catching me.
I love that.
Kirk, how desperately does this Houston team need the sequence we just saw from Henderson's touchdown to O'Neal's touchdown?
I mean, it's crazy to say that Nolan Henderson comes in at quarterback, and this looks like a different team. I mean, Anthony Brown has had some struggles to start this season. Henderson comes in, and immediately the offense has a little bit of rhythm, and their offense sparked their defense.
There's return by Guerre. Guerre out of Louisiana to the 40-yard line. Let's go back to Ed O'Neal and that pick six.
I want you to just watch him. He's just sitting here. He just sits back, and he's just watching the quarterback the entire time. When you've done your job, meaning you've covered your guy, you go peek at the quarterback, and then you turn into a wide receiver, kick returner, and that's what Leon O'Neal and gave the kiss to the fans.
And there is his DC, Chris Wilson, former DC at Colorado and Mississippi State. Did you see the block by Xavier Benson, by the way? D. Cleater. Not bad for a defensive play. To the ground. Deneric Prince, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Gets a yard. Benson had the block, gets the tackle there.
I'm just looking how this defense is playing now. I don't think people realize how embarrassed they were in week 1 by the St. Louis Battlehawks. They didn't score a touchdown that week. They lost 31-6 and got ran on for 275 yards. This is a much different team than I saw 2 weeks ago on defense in Houston.
Because of that, the over is now in play. Unbelievable as that may sound.
What?
Yes.
Did you say over?
It's in play.
Is in play.
Kirk, I want to double down here, man, because these guys are swarming. They're playing with their hair on fire. What you just mentioned, getting ran on for 260, 250, what does that do to you as a defensive captain, and what are you bringing that next week?
Well, the next week, I'm telling everybody, if you're scared, go to church, because I'm going out there to go play. And if you're not with me, if you're not in your gap, if you're not tackling, you're not swarming, I don't want you on this team.
E.J. Perry trying to bounce back. Instead, he's flushed out of the pocket, trying to get away. Makes T.J. Franklin miss. Picked again. T.J. Franklin set that up. Dropped him. Keenan Isaac picked it off.
Boys, that's what we talk about. Don't turn a bad play into a catastrophe from a quarterback perspective. Just, hey, they're going to win plays on that side of the football. Throw it away. Kick the football.
What is the old adage, Aaron? Know when the journey's over?
Know when it's over.
Know when the journey's over.
That was done a while in that play.
Just throw that ball away.
It had been done for about 4 seconds.
This is a nice job defensively. Everybody's just doing their job, staying in their gaps, and watch the hustle to the football, to the quarterback. Hands up. It's one defender misses, but then you got 2, 3 guys right there, and you get the bad mistake by Perry throwing it up, and Isaacs making a play.
Bauer rocked E.J. Perry's world. That's the second time we've seen that collision. Henderson work in the middle, and that's complete to Marcus Sims.
We've seen one quarterback change today, fellas. Interested to see if the Showboats possibly bring in a different quarterback as well, as he got knocked on that last interception.
Oh, that was a shot at the end. Wow. Just the relentlessness of this football team. Everybody just flying around. Bowers coming through with the hit.
Here's Justin Hall. Hall, leading receiver in Ball State history, makes a catch.
Entry right, Buckley.
So this is at 3rd and 3. It's a run pass.
I'm going to chalk up empty switch with the X shallow when Sim goes to X, and when Sim goes to H.
Sims in motion.
White with the carry.
I think they're just about short. Maybe we get a little Hawkeye here. What's the Hawkeye say? Line the game.
You see Noah Atongi out of Weber State in this case saying it's a first down, fellas, move the chains.
Is it short? Is it which way? What? I haven't seen a signal yet.
Signaling fourth down.
Fourth down.
Here we go. Let's listen in as Houston 11 will change formations and personnel groups.
No, it's the same thing, bud.
Tush push time.
Oh, that's a 5-yard penalty.
We have a false start on the center. He made an abrupt movement.
That's on Jack Kramer, center out of Bowling Green.
Illegal snap. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
All right, what do we got here, Kirk?
Yeah, it's right there. It's plain and simple. It's the center. Right in the middle. Watch this guy. Watch the movement by the center. That's what draws the defense. See, just that subtle move. You don't need that. I know that Cole Kublik, hopefully he doesn't see that because he's turning the tape off. He's like, I don't want to see that. And just that little bit of a twitch is all you need. That drew the defense off. It's a 5-yard penalty. And that's a wasted opportunity there for Houston.
He's talking to the O-line coach, run game coordinator, Tom Cable. Tom Cable, former head coach.
My former head coach
of the Raiders.
My guy.
I mean, there are some great coaches in this UFL. 4th and 5 punt. And we've got another whistle.
Delay a game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
So I just want to throw this out there. Again, when a guy runs on late for the offense punt team or offensive formation, that allows the defense to substitute, which gives time. And that's what happens. Enough time comes off the clock. That's where you get the delay of game.
And Kirk, let me just tell you, there was a coach on the other side that's screaming, telling one of his guys for Memphis to go in, so it would cause the delay of game.
Absolutely.
Rivers gets the punt off. Gunners cannot leave until football is kicked, and it sails into the end zone. That's going to be a touchback. Well, tomorrow is the final day of the NBA regular season. Our ESPN doubleheader starts with the Pistons and Bucks at 1 Eastern, followed by the Warriors hosting the Clips. Coverage tips with NBA Countdown at noon.
Now, if somebody wants to help me with the scenarios tomorrow for the Western Conference, please at Kirk Morrison on X. I'm a Warriors fan right now.
Scenario at quarterback for Memphis. Troy Williams checks in. We have seen him. First game of the year for Memphis. Former team captain at Utah. Was recruited by Steve Sarkisian at Washington. Went the JUCO route before ending up at Utah to wrap up his career. Into the gun of Deneric Prince. And Prince to the 30-yard line. Here's Ken Wisenhunt.
Let's go 11.
Very calm demeanor by Wisenhunt. He's been in the ear of some of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game. Kurt Warner, Phillip Rivers.
And every quarterback's different, though. Some guys like little reminders. Some guys just, hey, give me the play call, give me that number, let me look at my wristband and go.
Prince met the backfield. Nothing happening there. Marvin Mooney was on the stop.
And then, Aaron, I would throw this in onto you, too. Quarterback change, let's go blitz. Because what did you do? You get two vanilla plays. Handoff left, handoff right.
Fourth quarter of intrigue in store. Does Houston snap an 8-game losing streak dating back to last year? And does he overhit?
Subway's got a new meal of the day with chips and a drink for just $6.99. Or if you're big hungry, make it a footlong for only $3 more. Huh, big hungry. Is that a thing? That should be a thing. Find your fresh with the all-new $6.99 meal of the day at Subway.
The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin night and day. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. But now, I have Rinvoq. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast. Some taking Rinvoq felt significant itch relief as early as 2 days, and some achieved dramatic skin clearance as early as 2 weeks. Many saw clear or almost clear skin.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events. Infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your dermatologist about Rinvoq.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Can't get enough of the ballers who lit up March?
Here she goes!
Witness the beginning of their next level start.
The first pick in the WNBA draft.
The WNBA draft, Monday at 7:30 on ESPN.
Force Factor Creatine Gummies build muscle and strength, improve recovery, and boost cognitive function. Why? Force Factor Creatine Gummies contain 5 grams of clinically studied creatine monohydrate in each delicious serving. Search Amazon now for Force Factor Creatine Gummies.
DealDash.com. Online auctions since 2009. This PlayStation 5 sold for only 50 cents. This iPad Pro sold for less than $34. And this Nintendo Switch sold for less than $20. Go to DealDash.com and see how much you can save.
Nothing like it.
Retire. I mean, is that not? Hey, are they gonna review it? Are they gonna review it? It's holding on the right tackle. It's holding on the right tackle. Are they reviewing it?
A problem for E.J. Perry. Memphis had just 21 yards in the third quarter on 10 plays. Big reason why, 2 critical interceptions. The turnovers have been a problem for Memphis this season, specifically for E.J. Perry. So now it is Troy Williams' turn, the former Utah Ute team captain. It is go time, down by 4. Williams taking a shot one-on-one. Adams, and it's overthrown. Jonathan Adams had a hot start. It's been quiet since. Keenan Isaac was running with him.
Well, that wasn't the back shoulder this time. That was just a straight nine route. Go ball. This is where usually Adams would turn back around. That ball's usually right there in his arms on the back shoulder. But Isaac there step for step with him. A nice job pushing him to the sideline as well.
At Mangold, the punt. There's one guy that should be in the NFL. Hasn't had a shot. The words of Kim Wisenhunt, no doubt. And it's Matt Mangold. Huge leg, nearly blocked. Definitely affected because it's a short one. And Houston will take over solid field position. Shohei Ohtani and the LA Dodgers host Kyle Tucker and the Chicago Cubs on Sunday Night Baseball at 7 Eastern. Coverage begins at 6 with baseball tonight on ESPN. Give me all the Shohei Ohtani I can get him back on the mound pretty soon.
Yes.
Showtime. Showtime for that man, Nolan Henderson. He also was the backup quarterback, like Troy Williams. Like E.J. Perry, Anthony Brown had struggles. So Henderson checks in. And he has been nails. Trying to close this one out. To White. Jump cut. Still up. To the 40. Looking to bust for more. To the 45-yard line. Biggest play of the night for Jaquan.
We got somebody down.
Okay, Nolan, I'm thinking, why?
Okay, I only have, hold on.
Wait.
Come here. Okay, Cam Sutton's got to go in there, fellas, okay?
So we got to be good.
Okay, so can we run that play? Pass 16 trap Y over.
Hey!
Can Cam do that one?
That's your...
Hey, do we have to report him or anything in this league?
Does he need to have a different jersey on? That's a rough. You might need to put lineman. Hey, can we run the pass trap with him?
So here's the situation. Isaiah Battle acquired this week starting left tackle. Zach Banner, who was the starter, is out. Houston traded Cam Carter to Michigan to get Marcus Sims. So Cam Sutton, the tight end, would now have to move to tackle. Eric Price is trying to figure out if they can do that without switching jersey numbers. EMAC makes some sense.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to still figure that out if they're giving him a new jersey. 54 is actually going in, who's lined up at fullback in previous iterations. Now they're sliding their left guard to left tackle. Let me tell you a little hint. That ain't easy. So watch this left side.
Emmanuel Butler in motion.
That's not a good sign for a quarterback. I don't want my left side being watch out.
Hey, Aaron, start running.
That's Everett Genesee out of Texas A&M at left tackle now. And Henderson is on the run. Feeling the pressure, eyes downfield, turns the corner. What a play by Nolan Henderson. There was nothing there.
Yeah, he mentioned number 54, Avery Jones, who has lined up at fullback at times, and now he's lined up at guard. But this is a situation where you need a quarterback, honestly, like Nolan Henderson, because what is he going to do? He's just going to look, and then just take off and go. If it's not there, get out of there. Get out and go. And his ability, the instincts to just say, you know what, make something that's not there, make something out of nothing.
Well, Kurt, you said it earlier in this game, the teams that are successful in this league have mobile quarterbacks.
Yes.
You got to get out of there. You got to be able to get out of there. You got to be able to get yards with your legs.
And Brown can do that too, but Henderson's not hesitating.
Correct.
Like Brown was. Shifting through traffic, Lorenzo Lingard.
And those runs right there get bigger and bigger. I know we're in the fourth quarter and offensive line's kind of pushing a little bit, but now all of a sudden they're seeing a quarterback that's running the football, quarterback that's getting out of the pocket. Those guys are a little bit more hesitant on those zone reads.
I would say also the temperature down there on the field is heating up a little bit, and this offensive line is kind of wearing down this Memphis defensive front.
Here's Lingard out of Akron to the 20. Some contact, fought through it. and a backside tackle. Lorenzo Lingard, in 2018, was a #4 running prospect in America. Signed with Miami, was having a solid start to his freshman year, tore his knee up in practice, and really has not been the same since. He's battled back to get to this chance in the UFL. $16-yard pickup sets up Houston inside the 15. Got to get more. Henderson, a willing runner, picks up a handful.
Hey, what do you guys notice about this drive? Have they put the ball in the area?
No, and you don't need to, right? Like when you're doing this, get your guys going positive yards.
They are just running the ball down the throat to Memphis.
No, keep doing what you're doing. Look, we'll take a field goal here.
We can do speed smash again.
You're telling me to be nice and run it.
Lingard lost his footing.
Okay, huddle up.
Okay, go.
Huddle up. We'll go gun, full left, twin, Z short, Q8Z speed smash. Gun, full left, twin, Z short, Q8Z speed smash.
Over, under, to the right. Looks like quarterback sprint out to the right.
Let's just catch it and score.
You're going to have a corner out with a hitch.
And you got your true left tackle back in the game.
That's 79.
You may have the corner route.
3rd and 3.
There's his leverage. Look, the leverage is wrong. He's off.
He's outside.
Henderson rolls. Pressure in his face. Throws back foot. Caught at the 6-yard line. Spun and dropped. It was Lauren Keys with the catch.
Yeah, but I think that they'll settle for that. They were already thinking possible field goal here. Didn't want to get too greedy. Nice job by Henderson. Not trying to force that corner route, right, Aaron? He had the stop. He had the corner. He said, you know what? Let me take the underneath safe route. Give us the opportunity to kick a field goal and extend our lead.
Yeah, safety did a good job keeping his leverage to the outside and play it smart as a quarterback, like you said, Kurt. Just take the completion, take the points right now.
They had a chance to make it a two-possession game, though. This will keep it at a one-possession game. 23-yard attempt is up. And we got a flag down.
Offense, 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Well, I think right now, too, you're saying, hey, our defense is playing really good. They got a backup quarterback in the game. Let's make him go down the field and score a touchdown.
I agree.
Aaron, what do you think about running the football there instead of doing a pass play? I liked how they were getting chunk plays. I would have liked to have seen a run there instead of a pass.
I think you got to go for the touchdown there. I think you got to trust your quarterback to make the right decision if it's not there, and I think they did that.
I don't know. I think I lean on EMAC as a statement drive that they just ran the football the entire time.
That's typical quarterback. Wants the ball in his hands.
I want to throw touchdowns. They're sexier than rushing touchdowns.
8-yard attempt by Chris Blewett is good, and the Pittsburgh Panther extends the lead for Houston. Not great for the over, but still in the conversation.
You.
Second-year Roughnecks head coach C.J. Johnson bringing the juice on Houston's sideline. He's very, very opinionated about who should or should not be in the game.
Why is he in the game? Don't you put him in again. Hey, Cam. Who put you in the game? Who put you in the game? No, you don't go in the game. No, come back. Don't you go in.
To his point, the win or the loss doesn't go on the assistant coach's record. It goes on his.
Don't you go in the game.
He's talking to Cam Sutton. That was probably that sequence where looked like he would have to go into the game to play tackle. Here's Isaiah Henney with the turn to the far side of the field and ducking through a tackle attempt to the 27-yard line.
Down at the 27-yard line.
Troy Williams coming back out for the Showboats.
Yeah, I think we paused too. We took a little bit of a pause just to see who was the quarterback coming out. Really important drive right here for Memphis. You mentioned a couple of turnovers by Perry, and we didn't see the offense move under Williams yet.
Into the ground to Jalen Jackson. Here's Ken Wisenhunt calling plays.
Okay. Kings. Number 6. 0 trips, sword, dribbling. Spinks.
Jackson, left side. Israel Antoine. And Oklahoma State with a stop. 3rd down.
With just a 7-point lead for Houston, I think Memphis is still a little conservative here. I know that Troy Williams is in the game, but that's 2 drives. He's just handing the ball off.
Well, and also getting into 3rd and long situations as well as a quarterback. You know, you got to be a little bit more aggressive. Maybe throw it on 1st and 2nd down so you can get some chunk yards.
100% agree. I told you what I'm doing. I'm trying to blitz the guy. Just see if he can throw it.
Throwing for the 2nd time. Incomplete to the 40. And getting more. Working it to Ryan Izzo. 16 starts with the Patriots in a 3-year run that ended in 2021.
And watch the linebacker Moody. He's just staring at the quarterback, and that's where the tight end Izzo just walks right by in front of him. Nobody covers him. This is underneath. 2 guys cross under, but the linebackers don't pass it off, and that's how you get the 1st down.
He's done a great job passing off those crossing routes throughout this ball game. That's a miss by them defensively.
Izzo has a Super Bowl ring from 2018. He was on the IR in that season. Nowhere to go. Roughnecks defense all over it. And Deshaun Bauer has been a bad dude, disruptive force for Chris Wilson's defense.
Especially when you don't block him.
If you don't block him.
I've got to give a lot of credit right there to JT Tyler,
over
the
53
leader
wide.
of this team. Been with this guy for 3 years.
He's coaching. Just tell him why he's
made
out.
him bounce outside. Great play
You got him all
defensively.
the way through the down.
Two teams in search of win number 1 on the year. Memphis, a 6-point favorite. They're down by 7. Williams got hit. Bauer again. Showing the skills. Let him.
I just love the game that Bauer's playing. He just does his job. Just watch him. He's right here. And all he does is go after the quarterback, and he's not fooled by a pump fake, play fake. He just goes after the quarterback. And if you can't get to him, you're taught to get your hands up. Get a hand up. He gets both hands up and knocks that thing away like a volleyball spike. Good job.
4 TFLs in his 5-year career. Last with the Raiders in 2022. 3rd and 12. What do you got, Troy Williams? Great push by Houston. Williams flushed. He's got the legs as well. 1st down, Troy Williams.
Adams been a little bit quiet in the passing game, but doing some work for his quarterback, coming back for blocking right there for his QB.
Absolutely. A nice crackback block on Leon O'Neal to free him up.
Jonathan Adams says, get some.
Stop.
Timeout, Houston, their 2nd and a half. Please reset the game clock to 6 minutes, 38 seconds. 6:38, please.
Houston will want to hold on to that last timeout in case they want to use a super challenge.
During month of free, Buffalo Wild Wings gave to me free boneless wings, free delivery, a sandwich that is free, free burger, and a free dessert. All because I joined rewards for a month of free.
Yes. On a warm day, you want 2 things. A refreshing drink made with real fruit juice like Simply Spiked Lemonade, and a way to get cool. Oh, you can leave it open. Simply Spiked, made with real fruit juice.
A major motion picture. An evolution in customer experience. A game-changing approach to golf. Behind them all, advanced 5G solutions from T-Mobile for Business. Disney chose T-Mobile to power real-time collaboration between remote production hubs. T-Mobile fuels Tractor Supply's stores nationwide with 5G internet. And innovates with PGA of America to elevate the game. Business goes further with T-Mobile for Business.
Sometimes you just need a little wonderful in your life. So why not go to a place made for it? Arlington, Texas. It's a city made for fun and excitement and all the things you love to do. And even some things you didn't know you loved until you came here and found them. Come see for yourself why Arlington is a world of wonderful.
When I work with my clients and they ask me questions, hey, what do you recommend? You know, do I go with wood? Do I go with TimberTech? It's always a no-brainer for me. I'm always telling them to go with TimberTech, and they're always asking me, well, why TimberTech? There's 10 different options out there. And the answer is just grab some samples. I mean, there's just so many different color options, different textures. It's easy to work with, fire resistant, and the maintenance, you can't argue that. You want low maintenance, go with TimberTech. It really changed the game for me. What can I tell you? It's a great product.
What's your plan, huh? Do you have one? Talking about what is your plan for a reliable source of power when the next emergency strikes. Well, check this out. It's called the Patriot Power Generator 2500, and right now it's $500 off at 4 Patriots. See, they took a page out of the military's playbook for portable solar power, and now we get to use it in our own homes. What's even better is that this solar generator can power critical appliances like your fridge, your microwave, and your CPAP machine, so that you're prepared for whatever emergency strikes next. Go to 4patriots.com now and save $500.
So Mike Pereira from a mile above the field. It looked like a first down. What did you guys see, though?
Boy, I'll tell you, it does look close to me, but I don't really have a shot down the line where I'd like to see something, maybe something from above. I just don't get a great look, so there's not enough for me to actually change it to a first down, which is why I'm leaving it as it is.
All right, thanks for the breakdown, Mike. We really appreciate it.
So where do you go here? 4th and 1. 4th and short. Is it tush push? Is it push? I would agree. I would love my quarterback to hold on to it. 6'2", 208, Troy Williams. I think that's the safest play here.
4th and 1. Not lining up for the tush push. Deneric Prince is the tailback.
Going under center.
Prince with the carry. He's got the first down this time.
That's belief in your offensive line right there. He goes under center. So it does make you think as a defender, okay, you've got a couple of plays here. Could they go play action as well? It's always in the back of your mind. But they went with the hammer right down the middle. And Prince at 5'11", 216 gets enough for a first down.
First and 10 for Troy Williams and company. Prince trying to bounce free. He does initially, but Roughnecks rallying to the football.
Leon O'Neal again. I'm telling you, he's all over the place. They've got to find a way. Usually they say, hey, who's the mic? Who's the mic? You got to just find Leon O'Neal. Find him. He's right here lurking. He lurks, and then just makes a play. I've watched him all game long. See how he just lurks by the line of scrimmage and then just boom. Goes, makes plays.
Guys, what do y'all think about the tempo here offensively? Down 7.
Yeah.
Still like to try and get the ball back twice, this time and one more time, just to be safe.
I like that. I like that, Aaron. I like that, Aaron. You're right. Feels like they're slowing down instead of speeding up.
There's Jonathan Adams to the 40. Now remember, Memphis can score a touchdown and go for the 4th and 12. That is in play if you score and you are still behind in the 4th quarter.
Jose F. Stump. Trade right nasty, H3, 75, Jose F. Stump.
So a touchdown would make it a 1-point game. Would have the opportunity to go for 1, 2, or 3.
They've had to call a timeout. Not enough time.
1 on the clock. Williams gets it off. No, there is a flag, and it's going to be a timeout.
Prior to the snap, timeout Memphis, their first of the half.
There was something that was going on with Jonathan Adams' shoe. So I know you're a good player, and you're like, I want to stay on the field. Either you got to run off, and someone else comes in because he's what held up the play call.
Trade right nasty, H fleet, 75.
And that kind of cost his team a timeout there.
Yeah, you would think right now that's 3rd and 4.
How about the plus right?
So you don't mind the timeout.
Let's do that. Okay, we got 2 plays. What's that? Flip it, yeah. Flip it. Yeah. Expiration, right? Hey, I got satellite X. Flip, right?
That's a
52
bold move
flip.
if you're E.J. Perry, taking the play call sheet from your head coach.
Flip. No, 52 flip. 52 flip.
3rd and 5, you heard the play call from Ken Wisenhunt, head coach, and the play caller for these Memphis Showboats, former head coach with the Cardinals and Titans. Titans won a Super Bowl, calling plays for the Steelers. Backside pressure. Williams gets free from it to the 40. First down pickup. Williams using the wheels.
Let's go. 1 trips. Sword, kill blade. 1 trip, sword, kill blade. 6 flip it. 6 flip it.
The one thing you have to realize, too, is rush lanes. Now, the pressure that Troy Williams has put on his defense, the rush lanes of this defense, they can't just go straight up the field. Have to watch where's the exit for Troy Williams if it's there.
And a whistle.
Challenge flag. They're going to challenge holding. They say 34 was holding.
So the challenge flag.
Houston is challenging the foul of holding on the previous play by number 34. The play is under review.
Now, to make this a challenge, you have to specify what you want to challenge.
I saw 2 grabs on that they did not pull them back. They had them and then let them go on time. So I ruled no holding.
That's not a good shot. Okay, I'll take a look. Yeah, see, he does pull him going by, Chris. He's got him. Now he reaches. And he's really got him by the front of the collar. He turns him.
The challenge goes to the UFL Command Center. Mike Pereira.
That's the one he's looking at. That's what we're looking at. Just want to see it. You know, he grabs him, but really the runner's already gone by then. Watch here. Okay, he's inside, push. Runner's gone, and there's the grab when he pulls him. So he's really not at the point of attack. I just don't think that's the one that we want called here because let me just look at this angle here. See, there's the pull after the runner's gone. I'm going to deny the challenge. To me, there is a grab of the jersey, but I'm going to deny the challenge.
And they lose their timeout.
And they lose their timeout, and they will be, that's correct.
Okay.
So they lose their right to challenge again.
After review, there is no foul for holding. Houston is charged its final timeout and may not challenge for the remainder of the game. It's 1st and 10.
So if they would have won that challenge, they would have had another super challenge available. But that's how it's done. C.J. Johnson, someone on the staff saw something that was close. It was close from Deneric Prince.
Hey, Kirk, how you feel about that? Is that holding or not?
No, I mean, the quarterback, Troy Williams, had already taken off.
You're not catching him?
I'm not.
That's crazy. I don't know.
To me, that's a tough one, but I don't know if that rose to the level of a holding call.
Prince, Bauer brings him down.
Yeah, I agree with Mike Pereira on that one. It was tough, but the play and the action had already gone up the field. So it was a late call if you would have thrown the flag there. I don't know if it was enough to rise to making that a holding call.
Remember last night, Birmingham and Arlington, a holding call in review was critical on the left tackle. Wow. It was off an interception that Birmingham threw, holding on the left tackle to keep the game going. Birmingham drives and wins after that overturned interception. Williams scooting with room to the 20. And it's a red zone touch. Rashad Williams with the stop.
098 force, first color. 098 force.
You remember earlier in that first half and the start of the second half, Houston was playing a lot of zone. They went to this cover one, so sort of man-to-man right now. They don't have a spy for Troy Williams. They need an extra player with their eyes on the quarterback the way that he's escaped the pocket on this drive especially.
J.J. Wilson in as fullback and trying to set up Jalen Jackson. O'Neal again with the stop.
Kirk, I think at times they do have a spy, but it's a linebacker. So you got a linebacker going against the speed in which he has, and that's just not enough to contend with him. And we're seeing both these offenses second half. What's been the difference? The legs of the quarterback, getting in and outside the pocket.
So it's called a banjo with Marvin Moody Jr., number 28 linebacker, and 30 Benson. So whoever has the running back on his side, you should take the running back, and the other guy is the automatic spy on the quarterback. They're waiting to decide post-snap.
Here's Williams. Looking for the end zone, got a man. Izzo flags down, fighting his way inside the 2-yard line.
I got offensive pass interference.
This is offensive pass interference.
9, Ron.
Yes, same one.
Yep.
That's an offensive rub, not pick.
No, that's a
rub.
He's got to run that route.
Pass interference.
Aaron.
That's a rub.
Pass interference, offense, number 9. 10-yard penalty, second down.
So that's all Jonathan Adams.
We all saw it. Watch from the right side of the screen. Adams is going to come in and just knocks that linebacker off. He's got to run a better route than that. At least run the route and then stop, turn around. He didn't do that. He runs right into that linebacker. That official saw it. That flag went about 30 yards, it felt like.
Now, that's also something that Ken Wisenhunt could use his super challenge on, but it looks pretty clear that that would stand. 2-minute warning, a lot on the line. The game and the over. A touchdown changes both.
At Napa, we're the pros that know how to make your business our business. Pros everywhere you need us, with every part you need. From brake pads to stock your shop in Orange County, California,
Brake pads.
to oil filters for your fleet in Orange County, Florida. It's why we built a nationwide network of parts and exceptional service, all driven by one mission: to keep businesses big, small, and everything in between moving full speed ahead.
For the next 15 seconds, this and every other Marco's menu price pizza is 50% off. They're 50% off all week, too. But why wait? This deal is hot. Get 50% off all menu price pizzas, only at America's favorite pizza chain, Marco's.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, but thanks to Skyrizi and clearer skin, I'm all in. With Skyrizi, I saw dramatically clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
With Skyrizi, nothing on my skin means everything. Ask your dermatologist about Skyrizi today. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Dr. Rick, we are thinking sandwiches again for lunch. What should I put you down for?
Oh, boundaries. They can be tough for young homeowners turning into their parents.
Now, I'm either going to go tuna melt or Reuben. They're known for their
Remember,
Reuben.
when the door closes, so does the conversation.
Oh, yes, gotcha. Okay. Looks like the soup of the day is tomato bisque.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
I could go tuna melt. If you want to go Reuben, we could do a mix and match.
Yo, I can go all pro in these.
I can guard you and route you up.
You sure about that?
You fellas looking for a quarterback?
Let's go!
You're right, Billy. These do bring out my eyes.
Every shoe for every athlete.
Dix is the GOAT.
Your nerves might be shot. Your hopes might be hiding in the crease. And you might be watching a rat trick. Or you might be feeling the heat. And you might be seeing double. And you might be witnessing history. And you might be thinking, oh my God, this is it. Whatever it is, you're in it. And with the Stanley Cup playoffs, that's the only thing that matters.
This year's NFL Draft is in Green Bay. The three-day event begins Thursday, April 24th, and we'll have every pick for you on ESPN. You can also find it on NFL Network and ABC. ABC's coverage focuses on the prospect's journey to the draft.
So going back to that last call, watch Jonathan Adams. He's going to come here, and he runs this route. He's just got to run it better. He runs right into the linebacker. He's got to run and sell it like he's running the route. When he stops and throttles it down, it cuts the linebacker off, and watch the flag come in. The flag comes in because the official is watching for that play in particular, and that's where the offensive pass interference comes in.
Former Biletnikoff finalist from Arkansas State, 2nd and 18. He is the go-to guy. But this has been a lot of Troy Williams on the ground. Williams in and out of the hands of Izzo.
3rd down. 65. 65, flip it. No, 65. 65. I got it. 65, flip it. 65, flip it. 2 downs. 2 downs.
Williams looking left side, wide open. Caught, trying to turn upfield to the 15-yard line is Kai Loxley.
See, I would say kick the field goal because you get the opportunity to get the ball back on a 4th and 12 opportunity.
But do you want 12 yards to pick up? Or the shorter yardage?
You only have 2 timeouts left.
64, let's go.
There's not enough time left. I understand what coach is saying, but kick the field goal. But kick the field goal here. That way you have another opportunity to regain possession. You don't get it here, the game's over. This is the game right here.
I want a 4th and 7.
This is the game right here.
12 yards. Williams, 4th down, end zone, incomplete, broken up.
There's a flag in the backfield.
Colby Richardson, the Bayou Bengal.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 92. The penalty will place the ball at the 2-yard line, where it'll be 1st and goal.
Darius Moraney commits the Cardinals' sin.
It's Moraney. He's right here. Watch him come with the inside move, and it's going to be late in the down. Late in the down. The ball's already thrown, and I think it's the helmet contact with Troy Williams. The hand to the helmet. And there's no super challenges left.
We don't. Let's go. Let's go. Change that. Change that. Change that. Go 60, 69. 69. Yeah.
Come on. Touchdown to the back.
1:05 left. Trying to make it a 1-point game. Williams. Too far out of the reach for Jalen Jackson.
Coach, you want to run it? Yeah, what do you want? Let's go. Trips left, strong. Gator. Trips left, strong. You got to call it for him.
Trips left, strong, Gator.
Trips left, strong, Gator.
Trips left, strong, Gator.
Going with a run call here. Everybody's been to run. I mean, pass, spreading them out. They get a whole run play down here.
Trips!
And the bad formation.
Jackson, right side.
You're on
touchdown.
You're on the 1.
1 yard line.
You want to go big? Just call a timeout.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, let it roll a little bit.
Yeah.
Line the play clock all the way down.
Just let it go all the way down, and I'll call a timeout. I'm going to call a timeout when he gets down.
How many downs we got? 2? 2. It's 3rd down.
We got 2 downs. Okay. Timeout. It's too late. Timeout. Should be 22.
Okay.
Okay, what do you want here, Coach?
What is turn to say?
You want to go zero tight close, 36 goal line zone? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Goal line. Goal line. Goal line.
All right.
Goal
So
line.
if we don't get it, Wiz, we're going to have to take a timeout again.
Yes. Zero tight close, 36 goal line zone.
If we don't get it, we have to call a timeout.
Zero tight close, 36 goal line zone.
Goal line personnel. Make sure Henderson reports.
Okay.
69 should be reporting
Yep.
home.
I can't call what?
So watch the right side of this offensive line. The 36 to the right. It's the even call.
We're calling a play.
We're calling a play. I can call a timeout after this play, right? Oh yeah.
I was calm.
So Noah Henderson, number 69, reporting eligible. Third and goal, game on the line. The over on the line. Two winless teams battling like it's a UFL championship. Troy Williams directing traffic. J.J. Wilson in the backfield. He falls! Williams falls! The Roughnecks blow it up. Flag is down.
He had all that shifted and moved.
59 got covered up by the tight end over here. Yes,
illegal formation.
Yes.
Illegal formation by shift offense. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
So here's pre-shift. And then when you get back over, you just mentioned Noah Henderson, 69. He has to be off the ball. And so when he's not on when he's on the ball, it's just illegal shift to a illegal.
What's the play?
It's key right.
Illegal
key
formation.
Right.
60. Yeah.
Yep.
Grab, wrap. Grab, wrap. Grab, wrap. Jim. Left bunch, right, key left, okay.
And how about Houston declining the penalty? They feel like they can win the game right here with one stop. Troy Williams looking for some magic. He's going to run for it! End zone! Memphis within one, and the over hits!
Yards of the Showboats touchdown!
Tayshawn Bauer, he gets up the field, and Troy Williams feels it. Watch Bauer. He gets up the field, and that gets the exit for the quarterback. And the speed of Williams to get to the outside. See how he gets up the field, and he sneaks inside, Williams does, and just outraces every roughneck to the end zone.
Memphis now lining up for the two-point conversion, looking for the win. Ball spotted at the 5-yard line. 13 seconds left. Clock will not run on this play. Troy Williams hit. And that play is blown up as it was Jameer Jones applying the pressure. Houston holds when they needed it.
But they still have one opportunity left. They still have an opportunity left.
They got the 4th and 12.
So they don't get the conversion.
Play D. Defense
but now you got to play one more defense. And that's a nice job by Coach Johnson there. It's like you just have a sigh of relief because you get off the field.
From their 28-yard line.
So you got receiver running by himself, but just watch the pressure here. They get the pressure that they need on the quarterback. He just didn't have enough time. But it's wide open. It's right there. Running back underneath and the wide receiver coming open, but just not enough time because of the pressure. Williams was looking right. he wasn't going to be able to go all the way back to his left.
So no onside kicks here in the United Football League. Instead, it's a 4th and 12 opportunity. If you convert, the drive continues. Saw weeks 1 through 4. Season ago, 3 for 3. Since then, 1 out of 9. Including a 1 and 5 mark on 4th and 12 this season. Houston the only to successfully convert. Need to get it to the 40-yard line.
And that's the guy who I'm looking at. I got to have it. I'm going to Jonathan Adams.
Memphis has a timeout. Do not want to use this, because you have to have the ability to stop the clock for further plays.
Memphis is challenged for defensive holding on the last play by number 9. The play is under review.
Okay. I had was them going into a pile. There's a lot of guys piled up. There's a slight grab, but nothing that's material restriction.
Okay, I'm getting a look here. Yep, I see him.
Mike, he said it's number 24 holding number 9.
No, it's 24 holding number 9. How about number 9 holding 24?
Yeah, it's 9 holding 24.
That's a little better.
Roger, I don't care about that.
Okay. No, we're okay. Just relax here. It's 9. He's saying it's holding 24. Yeah, that's 18. Is it 9 holding 18? Just ask him, is he calling holding on number 9? Is he asking for holding on number 9?
Right. Coach, you're asking for holding on number 9. You're number 9.
What are you challenging? You're number 9 being held?
Yes, he's challenging number 9 of Memphis being held.
Okay. Now,
by 24.
Number 9 of Memphis being held.
Okay. Back one more time. Okay, there's a little bit of a hand grab, but he breaks bottom of the screen, so he breaks right off of that, breaks to the inside. There's a little grab there, but he lets go, takes to the inside, goes to the inside. This is going to be denied. That is not defensive holding.
They've lost their challenge and their timeout.
That's correct.
Okay, thank you.
After review, there is no holding foul on the play. Memphis has used its last timeout and may not challenge for the remainder of the game. It's 4th and 12.
But as soon as we catch it and get down, we got to clock it. We got to.
Was that worth the challenge there, though? Lo, I don't think that was worth the challenge. I think the timeout was more precious, because you're probably not going to get that call. Looks like a 50-50 judgment call. The 4th and 12, you need the timeout. If you convert,
and game clock will run on the snap. That is a great call there. Kwame Lassiter in motion. Troy Williams takes a snap. Williams will be dropped, and the Roughnecks will win this one. There is a flag down, however. Hold that thought. Nothing easy.
Illegal contact. Defense number 1. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Another chance for Ken Wisenhunt. What do you got on the play sheet now?
Now you're just throwing it deep, and you're hoping to get another one of those calls. The field goal is in play, but man, I don't know if there's enough time. 5 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, Kirk, you putting a big receiver back there or what? A safety?
I don't even know if they can get it down there.
Yeah, I don't know if you try to throw a Hail Mary. I think you try to
it's actually
look at ladder and just keep throwing it backwards.
I believe Kiki Chisholm has checked in and is playing deep safety for Houston. That is a receiver out of Missouri.
Yeah, Kiki Chisholm, he's right there all the way deep in the back end. I don't think you have enough time left. 5 seconds? No.
Look for Jonathan Adams here, Biletnikoff finalist out of Arkansas State, number 9 on the right side of the formation. This is where things get zany. But he's got to get the pass off. Williams does. Looking downfield. Lassiter caught it one-handed. Has to keep it alive. He's got a chance. Throws it backwards. Falls on the turf. Still alive. And that will do it. Armani Marsh recovers. And for the second time in UFL history, the Houston Roughnecks end up in the win column. Wow. What a job by C.J. Johnson. Pulling the right strings to get Nolan Henderson in at quarterback. The defense with 2 critical third-quarter interceptions. And that man is on top of the world.
I mean, you holding your breath until it's triple zeros and some. I mean, what a good job by Houston. Almost a full calendar year, Lowell. You mentioned it. April 21st, 2024 was the last time they won a football game. And they've come close. They came close last week. And this time they found a way to finish. It probably wasn't the way they drew it up, but just flying to the football, making play at the end, and an outstanding job by the Roughnecks. That could have been Memphis. They had a shot on that last play. They had a shot. But think if they had the timeout, though.
Here's Eric.
They had the timeout available.
With the man of the hour, Nolan Henderson.
All right, Nolan Henderson down here. You come in as the backup quarterback, and you're terrific in the second half. How do you stay prepared to come in there and do what you did?
Yeah, I mean, it's the age-old saying, just prepare like you're the starter. Stay loose on the sideline because you never know when you're going to get your chance, and just got to be locked into the iPads and just kind of staying in tune with the game, even though you're not playing at the time.
Your ability to use your legs, how key is that in this league?
Yeah, well, defenses are good and pass rushes are good. Anytime, you know, the original play doesn't work, you got to be able to extend. And then my receivers did a great job of working with me when I got out of the pocket. O-lines did a great job of giving me lanes and be able to get out and make plays. So,
congratulations, enjoy the win. Next up, we got EMAC with Coach.
Appreciate you, big dog. Coach, you got the victory. You got it done. Walk me through what you're feeling right now.
Oh, man, I feel so great for these players. The players work so hard. The coaches work so hard. But first of all, Coach Wisenhunt team came to play. Man, I know they had some injuries throughout the week. He did a phenomenal job getting those guys ready, getting them ready to play. This game was in the balance the whole way. And this is the kind of league it is. It's exciting. You're never out of a game. You're never out of a game.
It was amazing to see, Coach, that when you made the change at quarterback, seemingly everything changed for your entire team. Henderson getting out of the pocket, making plays happen. What sparked all of that for you?
Well, it's Nolan. It's what he does. It's what Nolan can do. We had a limited plays to call for him. He hadn't practiced this week. But, man, I thought he played outstanding. I'm happy for him.
Really, we could hear you, right? You're mic'd up, and we can hear you ask him, are you cool with this? Are you cool with that? Moving forward, who's your starting quarterback?
Well, right now, Nolan's 1-0. So Nolan's going to be our guy until something else happens.
Coach, congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay. This means so much to these coaches.
Partner.
You were sweating it out.
I'm sweating it out up here.
Were you taking the over?
I'm just saying, they make you wait. I mean, it was never in balance, but what a game. What a game.
Let's bring in Aaron Dolan for one last check-in. The overhit, Aaron, second time.
I mean, finally, we were waiting for at least one over to cash. We saw exactly 35 points scored, and the total closed at 34.5. For this entire week, we saw it sitting at 35.5, which just comes down to the irony of betting and trying to get the best possible number. And, of course, this feels a little bit middled for us, but I'm finally glad that we did see an over, but unders continue to be the trend. 8-2 to the under so far this season, and the 2 games that went over, it happened in the final 20 seconds.
Aaron, as always, outstanding job. Thank you for being part of our coverage of the United Football League. And this is a team of the Houston Roughnecks. They have had to stay united through a lot of adversity. 8 straight losses dating back to last season. But Nolan Henderson comes off the bench and delivers in Memphis, Tennessee. Roughnecks won their first game of the